somebody that's kind of inside of my little FI world, my little box. I really, really love her. I've been watching her for years. But
I've been watching you watch her for years.
Yes, exactly. This has been somebody that I brought along on my journey with me. You know, I brought her into my consume box to help me get organized.
You're probably going to buy some products. You can try a couple and know that you're going to return some. That's always a good idea. Number 2, don't take off any labels until you've put it into the space and you know that it works, because the best laid plans always end up having to change. And if you've taken off the labels, you can't return them anymore. Tip number 3 is maintenance. Don't let all this hard work go to waste. Maintaining a system does take work. Set a calendar reminder and go through your pantry once a month, once every other month. It doesn't have to be super regular basis, but it's gonna, over time, need a little love. If you have any questions about pantry organizing, comment below. We'd love to hear from you. Also, like and subscribe to this channel for more awesome organizing content. And thanks for joining. Happy organizing.
Oh my gosh. All right. So not blast last, right?
Right. Very good.
And then also one thing I was thinking about is like tips, right?
Tips,
and then tips versus you said it the other day with FE. It was not drama but gossip.
Gossip.
Right.
Sharing the emotions of what's going on with the tribe.
Yeah. Yeah. Just I'm just going to say TE and FE. Like let me go over FE first. So I'll kind of bounce around a little bit. So like. Gossip. Now, coming from like a Christian background, I was like, okay, gossip is bad, right?
Right.
It's like, yeah, okay, we get it. It is bad, of course, we understand. But it also does seem to be a natural thing that people need to do, especially if you have Savior FE. Like, you have to process your emotions. Because like I see this with my mom, because I stay in touch with my mom, so I've gotten to know my mom as a person more and talk about functions and stuff. And it's like, it annoys me when she'll call me and like vent emotional stuff about the family. But then once I started to realize that's how she's processing her emotions, I then didn't see it as like a super bad. Now again, there's still bad things in there, you know, like you do it in respect and all the rest. But I'm like, that's what she needs to do to process her emotions. I'm like, ooh, that is very gossipy, or throw shit at the wall is bad. It's like, that's how we got to talk out our ideas. Is
interesting.
Throw shit at the wall. So it's like tips. Again, take this in context. Tips usually is a TE thing. Usually, anecdote alert. I know we're going to lose
warning, stamp a warning here.
You
because
really gotta,
other people will use tips as well.
Just think about somebody who's Savior TI. They're not going to be like, all right, so I gave my life source for the past 10 years to figure out these 5 things. Let me just throw them out like Halloween candy. Here's some fucking tips. You know what I'm saying? They're like,
wow, that's
they're
really
like,
good.
These I can't break my TI down to a fucking dumbass throwaway tip. It's too much.
Okay,
the TIs aren't coming with tips.
Right.
That's disrespecting what it took to get the understanding of the logic.
Okay.
TE is like tips are like, here's a bunch of stupid ideas I just made up on the fly.
Wow.
Here's your tips.
This one might work for you. This one might work for you.
Right. And then I need to understand that on the opposite with FE. You know, if I'm looking at TE as tips, then what's TI? What's FE?
Yeah, what is FE doing? Because a lot of times they'll be like even talking about a car that is either good or bad. Is this good or bad? And they'll need to good or bad talk out loud, you know?
Right.
Love, they throw around the word love and love and hate and love and hate. They're always just throwing out the chemical words a lot. It's like, what are they doing? It's like, oh yeah, they would just be going, you might love or hate this. Same thing as we would be like, this might work for you. Okay, that makes so much sense.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm just seeing the I got stupid tips. To you and I, it's normal.
Yeah.
I'm just seeing it from the perspective of mostly the TIs.
Yeah.
As well as then also the perspective of the FEs. The FEs are probably like, oh yeah, I'll give you tips. I don't care, whatever.
Right.
But they're also like, but I need my time to play my gossip game, or whatever you want to call it. You know, whatever,
I know. To us, it's gossip.
Politically positive word you want to call it. So probably has blast and probably
Somewhere.
has TE. And then earlier when she's showing off her shelves, like the spectrum we were seeing earlier is that if somebody has TE and SE like us, it's the things are non-personal times non-personal. What is introverted is the concept, the NI. So we want to show off the concept of the layout.
Right.
So possibly has TE, but then therefore does not have SE. Therefore, the organization has got to be the organizing in the physical.
There you go.
She's actually labeling it. She's actually saying, don't even throw away the labels, which I'm going to do anyways. I don't care about your damn tips. I don't want to take them back. How much is this worth? Oh, this is $20. And talking to that guy is my life source? Toss.
I use with my own family to create harmony and organization within our own home. So these are tips that even I'm using on a day-to-day basis.
These shitty tips are so good. I'll even use them once in a while.